Angelica finally announced her huge news to Jason on Smothered. Guys, last night, the season finale of Smothered was on last night, and I'm telling you, this show ended up being really good. Well, we all were waiting. What in God's name was Angelica hiding from Jason? Well, drum roll please. Let's not waste any more time. Let's just say it. She was pregnant. Yes, and I said the word was because she already had the baby. Boom, right there. There is Angelica and Jason and Sunhee, Angelica's mom, with the beautiful baby. And honestly, Angelica looks amazing. She always looked pretty good on the show, but she looks like glowing. Like she looks her makeup, I don't even know. Her entire look just looks better in that picture, in my opinion. So Angelica, that was the news. She broke it to Jason, and Jason actually seemed really happy. He wasn't, he was surprised. Let me not say that. He was very surprised, but it wasn't a negative surprise. He was saying, this is positive, this is good, I'm excited. We weren't really planning for it, but this is a very good thing. So cheers to Angelica and Jason. Very good news. I am very happy for them. And before we jump into the rest of what happened on last night's season finale of Smothered, I do have to give a quick shout out to someone on my Instagram. And that special someone is Molly's mom, 74, on Instagram. Oh my God, you guys, real quick, I betted with her on what Angelica's secret was going to be. I thought for sure Angelica was either going to not be able to have kids, or maybe she was broke and filing bankruptcy. I thought it was something along those lines with, you know, huge, gigantic drama and crazy suspense. But Molly's mom, 74, on Instagram was messaging me saying, let's do a bet, let's bet. I bet you're wrong. And sadly, she was right. She guessed that she was going to be pregnant, and Angelica, like I said, was pregnant. So give her some love in the comments below. We're trying to see if I can figure out the tech to get her to come on the channel for a quick sec so we can kind of chat and have a good time, because she did clearly win. She was right, but I'm trying to figure out the tech with all of that. So guys, in the meantime, make sure to give her some love below in the comments. And if any of you guys also want to have these fun bets, not for money or anything, but they're just for fun, just for the heck of it, just to, I don't know, bet our reality TV knowledge, feel free to shoot me a message on Instagram at @TheCelebTalkGuy. I'll put my link above or below the video. Give me a follow, shoot me a message, and we can bet on different 90 Day Fiancé and Smothered and different reality TV stuff. But now let's go back to everything else that happened on last night's episode. First, let's start with Mary and Brittany. They are definitely one of the stranger mother-daughter duos to be on this show. I was never a big fan of the stuff that Mary was saying to Brittany about her body and the Botox and the this and the that and here and the fillers, and I wasn't always a big fan of that, even though in a couple years I will definitely admit it that this wrinkle I got right here will be, you know, filled with Botox. So I'm not afraid to admit it, but I wish Brittany would kind of just love her current body a little bit more. But she did go ahead and get the tummy procedure done, and she healed from it, and she was walking around in a bathing suit all confident and happy. And so I do wish her nothing but the best. I just kind of wish that her mom wouldn't really be persuading her as much, but it is what it is. She seems to be happy, and I don't know if we will ever be seeing this mother-daughter duo again, but I kind of do like them. They're kind of interesting, kind of entertaining, so hopefully we do see them again soon. Then there was Dawn and Cher. They were a quieter couple. They were seriously, practically twins. They looked so similar, but you know, we all kind of saw it. Cher told Dawn, her mom, that hey, after she had her baby, it was a week or two after, her and her husband Jared were kind of just saying, we don't really need you around as much, and I think that was honestly a real thing. Like, I think that was serious. I think that was actually real. Jared, the husband, didn't seem like he was joking. It didn't seem scripted. It didn't seem fake. I think he really meant it, that I really just don't, you know, we don't need you around as much. We want to spend more time with our kid, our baby, and we don't want really you here as much. So she left. The mom left. She was devastated, and that was pretty much the end of it. I think she was still devastated on last night's episode. She was still talking about it with her husband, and she still didn't really seem happy. Then there's Cathy and Christina. They are one of the funnier-ish couples because they are Italian. I said this before, because they're Italian, I have to give them my full support because I'm Italian too, so I do like them. They're funny, they're comical, they're the typical Jersey Shore type family. But last night's episode was kind of interesting because we saw Christina's husband, Carlo, actually go ahead and quit his job. We have seen this guy a ton on this show. They're always pestering him, bothering him, trying to start some drama with him, but on last night's episode, it seemed to be kind kind of a real thing because he was upset. He worked for his dad's pizzeria. I didn't know that. I knew he worked at a pizza place. I thought he owned his own pizza place, but I guess he worked at his dad's, and he was just sick and tired of working with him and his family, so he quit the job. Of course, you know, Christina and Cathy were very upset because they do everything together, and they were both basically just saying, how can you quit your job and not tell your wife, number one? Number two, you know, what's like your backup plan? However, it does look like on Christina's social media that I think Carlos started like another pizza place on his own, I think, because she's been posting about, you know, grand openings and stuff like that. So I think he's just back in the pizza business, back on his feet. Hopefully, fingers crossed, he is doing well with everything going on. I really do wish them well. Hope everything goes well. And they are, I don't know, kind of one of the more bizarre people. They aren't very bizarre, but they are just kind of all over the place. They have a lot of drama. They're the typical New Jersey Shore, you know, type family, which of course, me being Italian, I think is completely hilarious. Then we got to see Laurie and Sarah, and of course, Laurie, near dear to my heart, the diabetic. She's a type 1 diabetic. So of course, me being a diabetic, I already love her, but this honestly was actually kind of sad. I don't know what you guys all thought of this clip, but because she is a diabetic, her kidneys, when you have diabetes, if you guys don't know, just tons of stuff happens if you can't control it really well. And unfortunately, when she first got it, because she's older, I think in like her 60s, and she got it years ago, it wasn't very easy to control. So if you can't control it well, you have issues. Well, she has some issues from the diabetes. So now her kidneys are just, they're kind of shot. And she, you know, mentioned that eventually her doctor did say, you're probably going to have to get a transplant. And it just happened to be her daughter has a perfect match. So on last night's episode, they had a little party, and Sarah got her mom a necklace with a kidney on it, basically just saying, hey, if you ever do need to get a transplant, I will be there for you, I will do it for you, which I thought was sweet and sad and kind of, I don't know, breaks my heart because I just hate diabetes. I don't even know, I really do. That just sucks to hear. It is really unfortunate, but I wish her nothing but the best. Maybe she can kind of just, I don't know, ride it out and be fine, but it was sweet to see her say that. I don't think that's really being smothered. I think that's kind of just being nice. I don't know. But then her boyfriend was not on the same page. He was kind of concerned, which I also get that. Sarah's boyfriend was saying, hey, if you do that, our chances of like having kids and starting a family probably, you know, go down a little bit because that, you know, could be dangerous. So I get where he's coming from. I get where she's coming from. It's one of those situations. I just hope that they can all stay together and be happy. And that was pretty much it from last night's episode. I don't think I'm missing anyone. Of course, if I am, they probably aren't very entertaining, but oh my God, Smothered. It was a season finale. I can't believe the season is already done. I am actually kind of curious to see what happens with the rest of them. I am really curious about Angelica and Son He and the baby. I'm curious to see how that all plays in the mix. I'm curious to see how Jason is doing. It does seem like Son He is extremely involved in the baby's life. I think, you know, she really wishes them the best. I'm not a fan of Son He at all. Maybe off camera she's actually a really nice, normal person, but on camera she's kind of rude. And I thought Jason always kind of got the short end of the stick. But they are a happy family. They are now engaged. I'm sure eventually they're going to get married, and maybe Smothered will come back and we can kind of see how the family is all coming together. Fingers crossed. Hopefully we'll be seeing more of them very soon. So guys, Smothered season finale. Let me know what you guys think, what you guys thought of this season. I am really curious. I did honestly enjoy the season though. I thought it was hilarious and odd and strange and crazy and everything mixed. So put in the comments below what you guys thought of the season. Make sure to hit the like button, comment below your thoughts, then hit the comment button, hit the subscribe button, and I'm also going to put a link to my Instagram above or below the video, so shoot me a follow and even a message on Instagram. I would love to chat with you guys because if you don't already know, I chat with everyone on Instagram. That is where I see my messages. I don't see a lot on Facebook, I don't see a lot on YouTube, but on Instagram, I see all the messages. So shoot me a message over there. I will greatly appreciate it, and I love to chat. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and make sure to stay tuned for many more videos.